Hello everyone, welcome back. So today in this video I am going to discuss about what is the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. Okay, so in my previous video I have already discussed about smoke testing in a single video and sanity testing is a another single video. So today I am going to discuss about what are the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. So if you guys have not seen yet my smoke testing and sanity testing video, so please go and check the sanity testing and smoke testing video separately, then please come to this video so you guys have a clear picture that what is smoke testing and what is sanity testing, and with that video you can easily identify few of versus few differences between smoke testing and sanity testing. Okay, so let's talk about our today's main topic, that is smoke testing versus sanity testing. So I have listed out few differences between smoke testing and sanity testing for of you guys. So it will be very helpful to you. See, so smoke testing and sanity testing. What is the first point of smoke testing? So the smoke testing is done on each and every part of an application at a high level or in a casual way. Okay, so what do you mean by high level? Means it's very in a casual way. So we are not going any deep. We are just checking from the high level. Okay, and we are testing the whole application at a very high level. So we are not going deep into the application. So we are just testing at a high level, right? So we are testing each and every part of an application and checking whether it is perfectly working fine or not. That is called smoke testing. So in smoke testing, we are just checking each and every part of an application at a very high level. Okay, at a very high level. So we are not going any deep into that application. We are just checking at a very high level and we are testing each and every part of an application and checking whether the application is working perfectly fine or not. Means in smoke testing, we are just testing the basic and critical feature of an application before going thorough and rigorous testing is called smoke testing. Okay, now coming to the second hand, that is sanity testing. So sanity testing is our narrow regression testing, so that mainly focuses on few areas of a functionalities. Just because it's a narrow regression testing, so it is also called as a narrow and deep testing. Okay, so in sanity testing, we are just for an example, let's say let's say this is my total application. So sanity testing, what sanity testing says, sanity testing is our narrow regression testing that focuses on a few areas of a functionality. Means suppose this is my total functionalities, a total application. Sanity testing is we are just focusing only this part. Let's say we are just focusing only this part, only this area, or we are just focusing only this area, or any this area. So we are just focusing on a small part of an application. So that is called sanity testing. As because it's a narrow regression testing, so we can call it as a narrow and deep testing. Okay, means in okay, so means in sanity testing, we are just checking the newly added functionalities or bug fixes, and we have to make sure that it is working perfectly fine or not. It is called it is called sanity testing. Okay, now second point of smoke testing. So, so as we know that, and smoke testing, as we are not going deep into that application, we are just checking at a very high level. So that's why smoke testing is also called as a shallow and wide testing. So smoke testing is also called as a shallow and wide testing, as well as sanity testing is also called as a narrow and deep testing. So we have to remember that if any interviewer can ask you that, uh, uh, if they are not asking you that what is smoke testing, rather than they can ask you that what is shallow testing, or what is wide testing, okay, or what is narrow testing, or what is deep testing. So you guys have remember this name of smoke testing and sanity testing. So different name of smoke testing and sanity testing. So smoke testing is also called as a shallow and wide testing, and on the other hand sanity testing is also called as the narrow and deep testing. The second point of smoke testing. So smoke testing is done just because our basic and critical feature of an applications are working perfectly fine or not. We have to make sure that our basic and critical feature of an applications is working perfectly fine or not. On the other hand, we do sanity testing to make sure that new functionalities of an applications or bug fixes are working perfectly fine or not. Okay. Number three of sanity testing. Number three of smoke testing. So smoke testing is a generally like a health checkup of the product. Okay. So smoke testing is generally like a health checkup of the product or health checkup of the build before going deep into that. So in smoke testing, we are not going the deep testing. Okay, we are just checking at a very high level. So that's why smoke testing is a general health checkup. Okay. On the other hand, sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. Okay. Why it's subset of regression testing? So if you guys have seen my sanity testing video, so I have clearly uh, discussed about that why sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. And in this video, I'm going to tell you again that suppose let's say this is my total this black area. I mean this black border area is my total regression testing. Okay, and we are doing sanity testing at a very small area. So so this is my sanity testing part, or this is my sanity testing part, or this is my sanity testing part. So that's why we can say that sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. What do we do in the regression testing? The regression testing, we are checking that uh, after adding a feature, deleting a feature, modifications of any feature, or any bug fixes happened. So after doing all of these things, we have to check that our existing functionality is working perfectly fine or not. And the same thing we are doing in the sanity testing also. We are checking that after adding new functionality of an application, any bug fixes of an application. So for that purpose, we are going for the sanity testing. So that's why we can say that sanity testing is a subset of regression testing. Here now, next, fourth point of the smoke testing. So we can do automate of our smoke test cases. So as or smoke testing, we all documented that we are documented all the test cases. So it is very easy to do the automation testing or automate our smoke test cases in in smoke testing. On the other hand, we cannot do automate of our sanity test cases. Okay. Now number five. Smoke testing is always a positive testing. Smoke testing is always a positive testing. What do you mean by positive testing? So positive testing means whenever we are testing with positive data, valid input, that is called positive testing. So suppose we are putting any username and password. Suppose my username is that abc@gmail.com and password is that 1234, and if we click on the login button, the new page will appear. Okay, so whenever we are putting the same exact data, same positive data, that is abc@gmail.com and password 1234, and clicking on the login button, that means we are doing the positive testing. So smoke testing is a positive testing. On the other hand, sanity testing is a both positive combinations of both positive testing and negative testing. Now, what do you mean by negative testing? When we are testing with negative data, invalid data, negative input, then that is called as a negative testing. So, smoke testing is always a positive testing. On the other hand, sanity testing is a combinations of both positive and negative testing. Okay. Now, number point six. Smoke testing. We do documentation of our smoke testing or our test cases, as I already know that. So we do documentations of our smoke test cases. On the other hand, in sanity testing, it is not necessary to do documentation. Okay. Now, number 7 of smoke testing. So, smoke testing is performed by both developer and tester. So, developer also can perform smoke testing and tester also can perform smoke testing. But sanity testing is always performed by tester only. Okay. So, smoke testing is performed by both developer and tester. On the other hand, sanity testing is performed by tester only. Now, number 8. In smoke testing, we have to check the builds are acceptable or not. So in smoke testing, we are checking that the build is acceptable or not. But on the other hand, in sanity testing, the build is stable. Always build should be stable in sanity testing. Okay. Now, what do you mean by build? So build means, so whenever developer are developing any software, okay. So developed by, after developed by them, so they will give the software to the application, to the tester. Now, how the developer will give the software or application to the tester? There should be some build. So that build the developer will give to the tester, and tester will install that build and they can test, right? Now, number 9. So in smoke testing is a general health checkup. So what do you mean by general health checkup? And on the so number 9, smoke testing is a general health checkup, and on the other hand, sanity testing is a specialized health checkup. So what do you mean by general health checkup? So suppose if you are going for any doctor for general checkup. So let's take an example of your own body. Suppose you have visit uh, uh, in a doctor for the general health checkup. So in the general health checkup, so uh, the doctor will check your pulse. Doctor will check your uh, height, weight. Then doctor will check your body. Blood pressure, sugar, cholesterol, etc., etc. That means a doctor who can check everything. That means a medicine doctor. A medicine doctor, they can check everything. They can check your I mean height, weight, I mean, blood pressure, sugar. Okay, so everything. That means a general health checkup. You are checking your whole body as a general purpose. That your body is working perfectly fine or not. Your full body, total body is working perfectly fine or not. That is nothing but a smoke testing. So smoke testing is a general health checkup. And on the other hand, sanity testing is specialized health checkup. Means suppose there is a problem in your eyes, then obviously you will visit for a eye doctor or eye specialist. You will never visit for a, I mean, for a surgeon, or for any orthopedic surgeon, right? So obviously the problem is in your eye. So there should be problem in your eye. So obviously you should visit for a eye specialist, but you will not visit for a orthopedic specialist, right? That means, so whenever you are testing any specification or any specialized area, you are checking your body for a particular specialized area. It may be eye, it may be ear, it may be your teeth, it may be your chest, okay, it may be your liver, etc., etc. Okay, so that means it's a specialized health checkup. So in sanity testing, it's a specialized health checkup. Okay, so these all are the differences between smoke testing and sanity testing, and these differences are more than enough to crack any interview. So guys, please see my full video of smoke testing and sanity testing, because it's a very important question and maximum time interviewer will ask you that. Can you please give me some differences between smoke testing and sanity testing? So I am giving you in a very easy way, very easy manner, so that it is understandable for all of you guys. So that's all for today's video. So if you guys have any doubt, please comment me. If you guys like my video, one thumbs up and subscribe to my channel EduPaat and clicking on the bell icon, so guys will get my videos update first. Okay. See you in the next video with some interesting topic of software testing. Thank you.